Hello there, Croeso and welcome. I'm Shadow Lummox and I'm back playing F1 Manager 22, and I'm going to go through some tips and tricks that I've got for qualifying. It's not really they're clickbaity, the title. Not really tips and tricks, this is just how I run qualifying. May not be the best way, but it does overcome a lot of the problems you get when you simulate qualifying because of the dumbass decisions your team will make in regards to your tyres, and if you are going to manually run it, of what to avoid. So I'm going to show you qualifying for the 2024 Azerbaijan Grand Prix that I'm racing for McLaren, and you'll run it a little different. If you're using a backmarker team, you might want to do more runs in Q1 because you're not going to get to Q3, but you can adjust what I say here for your own purpose. If you going into the season, remember to switch your parts back. I start switching parts around for practice in the race so I can save engine parts, so I don't have to take penalties later into the season. And for practice, I mainly simulate practice. I'll do one practice session to get the setup just right, but I will manage all three stages of qualifying for one simple reason. If you simulate it, the AI will use all your tyres to try and get through. While that can be beneficial, I like to keep at least one set of soft tyres ready for the race. So for Q1, because I know I'm going to get through, I'm only going to do one run. And instead of waiting right until the end, I'm going to wait until about the 6-minute mark, depending on the track, maybe in the 5-minute mark, and then I'll send my cars out. Because even though the track will be quicker near the end of the session, what is really the killer is traffic. The way the AI in this game manages traffic, slower moving cars, is awful. And as you can see there, Lando Norris started his lap just before all the cars started filtering out. What this means as well is that Vettel's going to catch Norris and potentially going to compromise his lap, because, as I said, the way the AI gets out of the way is, especially in corners, is just absolutely awful. If you get caught in traffic, your lap is done. I don't even go into the manual driver settings. I let them sort that out themselves. The only important thing is getting clear track. Now that I've got myself through to Q2, I've now got a set of used soft tyres that I can play with, so I'll put them on and I'll do 2 runs then in Q2, and I'll send them out pretty much straight away again, because that's when the track is at its quietest. It should, if you've been a fan of F1, you'll know that the aim is to sort of send yourself out late, maybe even just behind a car so you can get a tow. But in this game, coming across traffic in qualifying will ruin your lap. So I send them out. This first lap I consider really of little consequence, and then again I'm going to wait until the 6-minute mark, and then I start sending my drivers out. If you leave it too late, and you'll see a perfect example of this, when we get to Q3, you will start doing your hot lap as you're trying to make your way through that traffic, and as I said, your lap is essentially ruined. But if you can time it just right, so you're starting your flying lap as all the competitors are coming out of the pit, when you're on your slowdown lap, they'll come across you and your car, and that will slow them down, prevent them from improving. A little bit of gamesmanship, so to speak, but it's really just the way the game works. And normally in a real life F1, if you're on a slowdown lap and the car's on a hot lap, you just get out the way a couple of corners in advance, and they barely have to even notice. They'll barely even notice you. But in this, you can get stuck behind a car for 2-3 corners going really slow, and that's basically the end of your day. So we're into Q3 now. I've only got one driver left, Lando Norris. I sent him out first, and you're going to see an example here of me getting my timing wrong. So I sent him out for that first run on the used softs. I put the fresh softs on, and I sent him out just a bit too late for the length of the track. And you'll see everyone starts coming on for their final flying lap. I come across them now, going through the castle section, and there's no improvement for me. And you'll see from the lap history, I'm over a second a lap slower. But I was in the middle of all the competitors as they were going for their laps. So my main tip is get clean air. I hope this helped you navigate qualifying. And I just want to say diolch and thank you for watching.